Welcome back, everybody. Inside pitch. We have the Phillies visiting the Expos on July 1st, 1980. Um, Go to the lineups here, get some things changed around. All right, for the Phillies are 41-28. Their lineup is Pete Rose, first base, batting first. Manny Trio, second base, batting second. Mike Schmidt finally back in the lineup. Third base, batting third. Greg Lazinski, left field, batting fourth. Gary Maddox, center field, batting fifth. Keith Moreland, catching, batting sixth. Greg Gross, right field, batting seventh. Ramon Aviles, shortstop, batting eighth. And Randy Lurch, pitching, batting ninth. Lurch is 5-5 with a 5.34 ERA. There's 89 innings pitched. For the Expos, they're 37-33. They have Ron LaFleur, left field, batting first. Rodney Scott, second base, batting second. Andre Dawson, center field, batting third. Gary Carter, catching, batting fourth. Warren Cromartie, first base, batting fifth. Larry Parrish, third base, batting sixth. Bob Pate, right field, batting seventh. Chris Spire, shortstop, batting eighth. And Scott Sanderson pitching and batting ninth. Sanderson is 7-6 with a 3.56 ERA. And that brings us to the game. We're going to start with Sanderson facing Pete Rose. Pete Rose is oh boy, messing up already. Pete Rose is batting 302. And the pitch to him, 26. Range play, 55. S9. Pate's a 1. Oops, not that one. 4. That one. That's a single. Rose is on with an early hit. Manny Trio comes up batting 30-35. Strategy roll says nothing to pitch, 23. Error on the ground, 26. Another single to 9. No error on the ground. Check, I do not believe. Yes, could be a single and a booted ball. So 10, no, he does not boot the ball, so it's just a single to 9. Single to 9 is going to advance the runner first to third +2. -1 is a +1. Rose is a 3. 4 or less. 5 doesn't get it, so it's just going to be a single. That puts first two base runners on with nobody out. And Mike Schmidt coming back up. I guess he's had a nagging injury. He never left my active roster. I just couldn't use him. 315 is his batting average, and here's the pitch. Strategy roll. First, nothing. Pitch. 35. Blank space. Schmitty's card. 15. F7. Not going to get it done his first at bat back. And that'll bring up the bull. Batting 282. Strategy roll is nothing. Pitch. 15 for him also. A walk. We're adding 2. Against a righty, he's 21, 22, 23. That's going to be a walk to Bulls on. Bases loaded. For Gary Maddox, batting 259. Real life, he was 259, so he's right on the money. Strategy roll. I will not sacrifice squeeze, so we're just going to bat away. 55, possible strikeout 4. And that's going to be a strikeout. We're adding 2. Maddox strikes out. That brings up Moreland with the bases loaded, trying to get it done. He's batting 216. He is 314 in real life. 21. Error on the throw. 55. Against the righties, going to be an F7, and there will be no error check on that. Yeah, the Phillies threatened, but they couldn't do anything with it. And that brings up Randy Lurch, not one of our better pitchers, facing LaFleur, batting 239. If LaFleur gets on base, he is dangerous. That 15 is correct. 11 is the pitch to him, possible strikeout 7. That's going to be a strikeout, so they don't have to worry about that this time. Rodney Scott comes up batting 208. Pitch to him, 52. Question marks, 12. Against a righty is not going to be a hit. 22, F8. And Andre Dawson comes up batting 305. Pitch to him, 13. Possible strikeout, 6. 5, 6, 7. Because we're adding 2 from the ballpark, that's a strikeout also. So Lurch comes out, puts him down 1, 2, 3. Trying to smack me in the face for saying not one of the better pitchers. Greg Gross is up at 172. He was 240 in real life. 46 is the pitch. Range play at 25. G6. He's a 4. Chris Spire. He gets a 3. Out 6-3. Ramona Velez, 286, 277 in real life, 21 ET, question mark, 43, F7. Sanderson starting to settle in a little bit, brings up Randy Lurch. Randy Lurch is batting 241, was 267 in real life. Pitch to him, 41, possible error. Batter's card, 22, single to 1. So that's going to be a check for an infield hit, and he's a 1. Not going to be. That'll be an out 1-3. All right. Gary Carter batting 307 with 25 home runs. Big bat. He only had 29 in real life. He's just way ahead of the game. The pitch, 56. Blanks 14, double to 7. Gets the Expos first hit. Brings up Warren Cromartie batting 298. Strategy rolls nothing. Pitch to him 45. Goes to the ballpark 62. Grounded out to the catcher. Runner on second, G2. He advances. All right, out 2-3. And that brings up Larry Parrish, batting 259. He's 254 in real life. Strategy rolls nothing. Pitch 35. Blank space 63. Against the lefties, out 1-3. He's a 3. We're in field in. He'll come home on a 1. I'm not going to do that. We're going to hold him out 1-3. Little better chance I might do it. Bob Pate comes up batting 208, 24 at bats, 256 in real life. Strategy rolls nothing. 25 was the pitch. Walk plus. That's going to be an 18, 19, 20. That's going to be a walk for Pate. And that'll bring up Chris Spire with runners on the corner. Strategy roll nothing. Pitch 56, blank space 24. Out 3 unassisted. And the game remains 0-0. No, it has not been pretty yet for either team. Pete Rose comes back up batting 304. Pitch to him 24. Possible wild repitch 45. Blank space 33. Double to 7. Rose is on second with a double. That's his second hit of the game. Brings up Manny Trillo. Manny Trillo is batting 339. Strategy roll nothing. Pitch to him 63. Blank space 61. Off his card is a question mark 9-2. Against the righty is a single to 9. Single to 9 is going to put the runner home on a +1. -1 is a 0. He's a 3. We roll 1. Rose scores. First run of the game. Trio singles in Rose. All right, Mike Schmidt comes up batting 314. Strategy roll nothing. Pitch to him 43. Possible strikeout 14. That's going to be a strikeout. And Greg Lazinski comes up, walked last time. Pitch to him, strategy roll first, nothing. 51. Possible strikeout. That's a strikeout. Back-to-back strikeouts. And Gary Maddox comes up batting 258. Pitch to him, well, strategy roll there too. 16. Possible home run question mark 13 does not get past the pitcher's card. 65 out F7. All right, Phillies go down, but they put a run on the board. Brings up Sanderson batting 105 against Lurch. Lurch is in real life he's a 078. 61's a possible strikeout. 8 will be a strikeout. And Ron LaFleur comes up. He struck out last time. Pitch to him, 34. Going to be an E question mark, 24. Grounder to 4. Second baseman's a 4. We rolled a 14. That's out 4-3. Trio scoops it up and throws him out. Rodney Scott batting 207. Pitch to him, 25. Walk plus. That's going to be a walk with the 1. And that'll bring up Andre Dawson batting 303. Strategy rolls nothing to pitch, 65. Range play, 63. Single to 5. Schmidt's a 5. Gets a 5 out 5-3. Schmidt pulls it in, showing some glove coming back off the DL. Not even the DL, coming back off the bench. Keith Moreland batting 212. Pitch to him, 44. Possible strikeout. No strikeout, 51. F9. And I'll bring up Greg Gross, batting 169. Pitched to him, 26. Range play, 54. G4, that's a 3. We roll a 4. That's going to be a single. Greg Gross gets the hit. That'll improve his batting average to 183. Ramona Vilas comes up at 279. Strategy roll says nothing, 23. Air on the ground, 64. Starline 4 is a G6. He's an 8. We rolled a 15 out, 6-3. We're going to check the double play. 2 minus 1 is 1, plus 1 is 2. Nope, out 6-3. Gross will go to second. That brings up Randy Lurch, batting 233. Strategy rolls nothing, 15. Possible walk, 9. That's going to be a walk. Walks Lurch. Third walk of the game, second walk of the game for him. Pete Rose comes up with 2 on, 2 out, batting 307. Strategy roll nothing, pitch 64. Possible strikeout 19 is not a strikeout. 42 S1. Second to home on an S1, scores on a 1, so Gross comes in. And 1's not going to be enough to go from second base. Lurch is going to stay there, but Rose brings home a run. Now 2-0 Phillies, and Rose is 3 for 3. And that brings up Manny Trillo batting 342. Strategy roll, nothing to pitch to him, 35. Blank space, 42. Single to 5. And hit parade for the Phillies continues. And Sanderson has just gotten tired. Single to 5 is going to put in 2 outs. 4 plus. Nope. Randy Lurch is going to hold up the base paths. And we have another single. So Rose and Trio both have been outstanding. They've gotten 6 of the 7 hits for the Phillies. And brings up Michael Schmidt. Michael Jack. I'm going to try to finish out the inning with Sanderson. Schmidt's coming up batting 313. Strategy roll. Can't steal. Pitch to him, 31. Goes to the ballpark. That's scary. 63. Question mark 7. 14. That's a triple. Schmidt gets a base clear and triple. And yeah, that's all we're going to do for him. We will pull him out now. We're definitely not pulling Dawson, so we'll just go ahead and bring him in on the 9th slot, and hopefully we can get a couple innings out of him. This is the 4th inning. Going to be Fred Norman. All right, Norman's going to come in. He's 2-1, 2 saves, 2.22 ERA. and he's good for 7 batters or 3 runs / base runners. Um, he was 4-4 with 4 saves and a 4.13 ERA. He's looking to get Luzinski out of there. Luzinski's batting .281. He just needs the 1 out. Pitch to Luzinski, 44. Wild pitch, 20. Nothing. Repitch, 34. Possible strikeout. And against the Bull, that's going to be a strikeout. So Norman comes in and does what they needed him to do. But Schmidt hits the big triple and clears the bases. We're a 5-0 lead for the Phillies. Gary Carter comes up at 310, facing Randy Lurch. It was 264 in real life, 26 blank space, 36 out 3 unassisted. And that brings up Warren Cromartie. Pitch to Cromartie, 32. Arrow on the ground, 15. Star line 5 is a G6. 6 is a 14. That's going to be an E6 on the Velas. And that's going to bring up Larry Parrish. Strategy roll. Cromartie's going to try to steal. 10, 11, 12, 3. Cromartie gets the steal. And that will be his 6th steal of the season. Parrish again. Strategy roll, nothing. Pitch, 24. Single against a lefty, but he's a righty, 51. Star line 1 is an out 4-3. And he will advance on that. Now 4-3. Cromartie goes to third. All right, that brings up Bob Pate to bat 208. I'm not going to have Cromartie steal home. Besides, he has to be at least a 5. My math on that's just a little, it's not rounding something off right. 25, walk plus. That's going to be a walk. And I hit single, not a walk. So Cromartie should be back on. Nope, not 8. Nope. There he is. And we get one of these back. Pate walks. Second walk of the game for him brings up Spire. No strategy, 22. Range play, 26. S6. And he's a 1. We get a 2. That's going to be a single to 6, and he will come home. Single to 6 is a first to third will be a 5+, 4+ because of the 2 outs, but still not enough. But they pick up a run. That's going to be an unearned run. And it's now 5-1 with Norman up. I'm going to leave him in there because we're desperate for pitchers. They don't have a lot of pitchers. And as you see, we have Lay, and he may not even relieve. Grimsley, Fryman, and Bonson left. And we are only in the 5th, so we've got to be careful a little bit here. So we're going to leave Norman in. Get some at-bats out of him. 9. And the pitch to him, 62. Range play at 61. Rare play. Men on. We roll a 3 and a 3 with less than 2 out. It's a shallow ball, shallow fly to right field. I'm going to play that as a. We don't have to go with all the rest of this stuff, so I'm going to just play that as a F9 range play, and we catch that out F9. All right, 5th inning. Gary Maddox batting 256. Pitch to him, 12. Goes to the ballpark, 26. Single to 9. They just can't keep them from hitting. Keith Moreland. Strategy roll, hit and run. 45. Possible strikeout. They get halved, so that's not going to be a strikeout. That'll be a 2, 3, 4. And that's still not going to cover the 6. So Moreland's card, 56, is a G4. And there is a hit and run. So he's going to be a 1, 0, 0, 2. And we roll a 5, so it's not a double play, but it's still higher than his BR +2, so it's going to be a fielder's choice 5-4. Go with 5-4, maybe 6-4. It doesn't matter. All right, that brings up Greg Gross batting 183. Strategy roll says bunt. Ramona Vilas is up next. He hasn't done anything this game. We're going to call. Yeah, we're going to go for it because we got to start following that strategy roll better. Pitch 42, possible strikeout. It's not going to be a strikeout. So blue is 20, red's 10, 15, and that's going to the first baseman. 15 for a 5 bunter, and that is good. So Moreland will go to second base. Sacrifice hit. 3-4. And that brings up Ramona Velez. Pitch to him 45. Possible strikeout, and he just will strike out. Randy Lurch against Ronald Fleur. Pitch to him 34. Possible strikeout. 4 strikes him out again. So, oh, never mind. And we got to get that back. And put batter number 9 back on. And 0 outs. Might help to flip the page. We need to re-roll that whole damn thing. All right, re-roll the whole damn thing. 16, blank space, 43, F8. And Rodney Scott, pitch to him, 32, air on the ground, 23. That's going to be a double. Brings up Andre Dawson, batting 302. Strategy's nothing, 22. Actually, we don't need to do strategy any. Yeah, we do. We got 2 runs in. Should be just 1 run in. It's at 9 right now, so we can still do strategy. 22. Range play. 26. Star line 4 goes to Schmitty. He's a 5. Out 5-3. He'll advance on a 6. Does not. All right, that brings up Gary Carter. Pitch to him. Strategy roll. Nothing. Pitch 15. Blank space. Carter's card 23. Grounder to 6. Out 6-3. Avilas throws it out the rows. Brings up Lurch. I'll keep Lurch in there for right now. Pitch to Lurch, 51. No strikeout because he's not tired. 62. Out 5-3. Trying to get them innings out of Norman because bullpens can be an issue in this game, this era. If you play rest and stuff like that, and I do rest them if they get used too much. So Norman against Rose. Pitch 14, walk plus. That's going to be a walk. Against the lefty, it'll be a 24, 25, 26. Easy walk, and now he's tired. Manny Trio will be up. Strategy roll says nothing. Pitch 23, blank space. 43, G4. 2, 1, 2. Does not get it. That's now 4-3. Rose will go to second. And that brings up Mike Schmidt. Pitch to Schmitty. No strategy. Pitch 64. Blank space. 34. Single to 8. Schmitty's letting her rip again. Second to Holmes, +2/+3 for the 2 outs. -1 to +2. Rose to the 3, that's a 5. We get the throw. -1. Well, 1, 2, 4, we're going to the third dive chart. We get a 5, so all runners are going to hold. Schmitty's 2 for 4 on his return. Greg Lazinski comes up. We're going to try to get through this inning with Norman. Strategy roll, nothing to pitch. 1-1, question marks, and he will have to go out after this. 7 against a righty is going to be a star line. 2 out F9, but he gets through the inning, and that will be all for Norman. Warren Cromartie comes up against Lurch. Pitch to Cromartie, 31, blank, going nothing. S1, not tired, 44, out 4-3. That brings up Larry Parrish. Pitch to Parrish, 62. Range play at ballpark, 43. F8. Our center fielder is Maddox, 5. And it is a 5. So Maddox pulls it out, and down goes F8. Bob Pate comes up, walked twice, batting 208. Pitch to him, 63. Possible walk. And he walks yet again. Too many walks. 4 walks and 3 strikeouts. Chris Spire. Strategy says Spire's going to steal. Or no, Pate's going to steal. Oh, that sucks. I hate doing this, but that's what the strategy rolls in there for, to keep you. Actually, with 2 out, he doesn't have to, and I'm not going to. 24. No single. 12. Single to 9. Maybe I should have. +2. He's a 4. Get a 3. Pate will go to third. And that'll bring up Fred Norman, and we're going to pinch hit for him. Lurch is the left. It looks like Tony Bernazard's going to come in. Do the pinch hitting honors for the Expos. And he is batting .210. Pitch to him, 21. Possible strikeout, 3. That is a strikeout. And Lurch just went tired. And I might call it a day for him. This is too many walks. We'll see. So we're going to be filling in a new pitcher at 9th slot again. We're in the 7th inning. It's going to be Stan Bonson coming in. All right, Bonson was 1-0, 3 saves, 319 in my replay. And Bonson is 7-6, or was 7-6, 4 saves, 3 of 5 in real life. He's good for 7 batters with 3 runners/runs. Pitch to Maddox. Yes, against Maddox, 65. Possible walk, 4. He'll walk Maddox. Brings up Keith Moreland. No strategy now. Pitch. 13. Walk plus, but he's a righty. 46. Single to 4. Man. 3+ to advance. He does not. It's our 11th hit in 7 innings. Greg Gross. Pitch to him, 21. Question marks. 18. Nothing there. Go to Gross's card, 42. Question mark 7. 18 is going to be an F7. And we're not going to try to advance because that's a -3. -3. He's a 2. No chance. Ramon Aviles. Pitch to him. 1-5. Possible error. 1-4. L4. And we do not check that. We do, however, roll a dice. 3. And on an L4, we get a double play at second base. That's going to be an L4, 4-6 double play. Did that wrong. And the Phillies will go down. Brings up the floor against Lurch. Do I want to leave Lurch in here? He's not having a bad outing other than the 4 walks. Let's see what he does. Pitch to the floor, 13. Possible strike, no, possible walk. And that's my answer right there. He will not walk him. 46 is a star line 3 out 6-3. That'll be the end of his day. He's just gassed. And we will pull out Aviles and bring in a shortstop. So do a double switch here. We do have Bill available. Let's bring Boa in 6 and 9. Get some short up defense in there. Put the pitchers in 8. Little Boa action and pitcher of 8th. And this is the 7th inning. So we're going to bring in, looks like Ron Reed's going to get the call. And he is 5 and 4 with a save and 3.86 ERA in my replay. And he is it's 7 and 5, 9 saves and a 4.05 in real life. Nobody, got one out, nobody on base, facing Rodney Scott. Scott's batting .210. Pinch hitter will leave him in there, 64, blank space, 42, F8. All right, that brings up Andre Dawson, batting .301. Pitch to Dawson, 13, blank space, 21, star line 2, out 6-3. They go down 1-2-3. Reed had to come in and mop him out, but he did. Brings up Larry Boa, batting for the first time this game, 246. And Willie Bunsen in there for another inning, 24. Possible strikeout, 11. Not on Boa's card, 52. Be a fly off right field. And that'll bring up Pete Rose. Pete Rose has been hot this game, 62. He's batting left, no strikeout, 62, single to 8, and remains hot this game. Brings up Trio. I'm going to keep him in there just a little bit. No strategy. 32. Possible strikeout, 17, no strikeout. 23 off his card, G6. He is at 2, -1 is 1. -1 is 0. +1, we can eat a 1. Didn't get it, but it is within his range, so it's going to be an out. Out 6-3. Rose will advance. Roll was under his BR ratings. Rose advances, 2 down. Schmidt's up. I'm going to try to get past him. 54 home run question mark. Maybe I shouldn't have. 8 for a right-handed batter. He passes his card. We roll a 12 on Schmidt's card, and he's got 20s. Shouldn't have left Bonds in there. Home run. Boom. Schmidt with 5 RBIs this game. Just 21st home run of the year. Phillies now lead at 7-1. And we're going to pull out. Let's pull out Rodney Scott at second base. Who do I got? I got Almond. I got Bernazard. Bernazard already got used. Bring in Almond. 4-9 Almond. And we're going to put the pitchers at the second slot. Ninth, 4 Almond. Second slot, and we're in the 8th inning. And that'll bring out Woody Fryman. Fryman, 3 wins, 0 losses, 5 saves, 3.21 ERA in my replay. And in real life, he's 7-4, 17 saves, 2.25 ERA. He's trying to put out the fire now. Keep this game kind of reasonable, though it's starting to get out of hand. Up against Lazinski, and the pitch will be 42, blank space, 13, L6, and Lazinski goes down, but the Phils pile some more runs on. And that brings up the 8th inning. Ron Reed facing Gary Carter, Warren Cromartie, and Larry Parrish. Reed's good for at least another inning. 24, blank, 25, F8. Down goes Carter. He has been quiet since that double in the first inning, or second inning rather. Warren Cromartie batting 295. Pitch to him, 15. Strikeout possibility, nope, 1 short. 33, single to 7. Cromartie gets on with a single. Their 5th hit of the game brings out Larry Parrish. No strategy roll. Parrish is batting 254. But leave him in there. 62, possible strikeout 13 against a righty, no. 1 short again, 64, F9. And that brings up Bob Pate, who has walked 3 times. He's only batting 208, but he's been a good base runner this time. Do we got anybody to cover the outfield? Yes, I'm sure we do. We got Hutton and Office, so we're gonna see if we can get a pinch hitter in here to do that. Pinch hitter against the Reed, the righty. Tamargo to catcher. Well, we'll pinch hit Tamargo. We'll have to swap somebody out later. That'll be 2. Not 2. What am I doing? Pinch hitting for Pate. 7. Momentary lapse of reason. All right. Tamargo. He comes up. He is batting 258. He's a switch against the righty. Pitch to him 56. Possible walk 18. Will not walk him. Batter's card 25. Single to 8. So he gets the job done. Single to 8 -1. Be 2. Gets a 1. Cromartie goes to third. And that brings up Chris Spire. Batting 262. Pitch to him 16. ET 63. F7. There'll be no error check. They go down. All right. So yes, we need a defensive player to come in. All right, we're just gonna bring somebody in for right field. Not get too creative here. Defense, and I think that's going to be Roland Office. 9-7. All right, 9-7. Yep, and that's fine. Okay, make sure everything took the way we wanted it to. Gary Maddox in the ninth inning against Woody Fryman. Fryman can take this inning. Pitch 44, wild pitch again. 44, wild pitch again. 36, possible strikeout 11. Against the left-hand pitcher will be a strikeout. And that brings up Keith Moreland, bat 218, pitch to Moreland. 24, against the righty, possible walk 8. Against the lefty, 5, that's not going to be a walk. Batter's card 35, F8. Moreland goes down on a fly ball to center. And that brings up Greg Gross. Pitch to Gross, 52, possible walk 3, that will be a walk. And brings up Ron Reed, and we will put a pinch hitter in for Reed. And we are facing the lefty Fryman. Looks like Bob Boone's going to come out and pinch hit. Getting the catchers up there today. Bob Boone, he's going to be taking the 8th slot. And Booney is batting 238. 229 in real life. Pitch from Fryman, 65. Strikeout plus. Against the lefties in 18, 19, 20. That's going to be an easy strikeout. And Boone comes up and strikes out. Okay, so we're going to bring a new pitcher in for Reed in the 9th. We're just going to go ahead and put him back in the 8th slot. Probably going to be Tugger. No, it looks like Kevin Soche's getting the call. Tugger's resting. Yeah, we're down to it. Soche's the only option. New pitcher coming in on the 8th. Soche. He's 1-1 with a 4.23 ERA in my replay. And he was 7-3 with 0 saves, 3.42 in real life in 40 appearances. Bill Almond's going to be the first to face him. Pitch 12, blank space 15. Starline 1 is an out 4-3. Almond goes down. Ron LaFleur, 0 for 4, but we like his speed. Pitch to him 33, ballpark 33 again, out 4-3. Woody Fryman or pinch hitter 4. Both shades to the left. Jerry White's going to come in. White's going to bat second. And White is batting 346. 262 in real life, 16 possible error, 25 G3. He's a 2. That will not be an error. We're going to call it an out 3-1. Usually, anytime there's an error range play check, I go 3-1. That will be the end of the game. Lurch will actually pick up a win. There is no saves. Sanderson will pick up the loss. And the box score. Phillies will go up to 42-28. Expos 37-34. Lurch picks up his sixth win, 6-5 now. Brought his ERA under 5. Not a bad outing other than that 4 walks. And Sanderson picked up his 7th loss, and that was a bad outing. So that was Inside Pitch, July 1st, 1980. Phillies take the Cubs 7-1. Thanks for joining me.